Hey everybody, welcome to the 1804 show, chapter 2. I'm your host, Della Will, and this is episode 349. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for future episodes, and let's get it. Yeah, as you know, I was talking earlier and got a lot of feedback, got a lot of attraction from the video. So here I am. And I just wanted to talk about just this one situation. Well, is one particular passage, and everybody gonna disagree, but you're welcome to disagree. You're welcome to have your own opinion about it, but we need to stop giving people so many chances to hurt us. Everybody isn't good for you. Everybody isn't good for your health. Everybody don't care about you. Everybody don't love you. So you gotta sometimes just cut your losses and move on. And I'm alive today because I had to let toxic people go. And it's just really important that we grasp that concept because everybody can't go. Everybody isn't supposed to stay in your life. And sometimes you just have to pick you. You got to leave them for you. You know what I'm saying? And it's an old school song my OG put me on at work. And it's by a Confunction called I'm Leaving You for Me. And sometimes we need to leave people for ourselves because everybody doesn't have good intentions. Everybody isn't genuine because one thing about real is everyone has their own definition. Everyone has their own perspective and outlook on loyalty. And everybody loyalty ain't matching. So sometimes you gotta let people go. And the more I get older, the more I value my peace. The more that I look at my energy as currency. I may not have money in my pocket on a daily basis, but I have my energy all day. That's something money can't buy. That's something that is hard to accumulate over time. It's your peace. And we come from a society that pretty much brainwashes us into thinking that just because you forgive a person means that they let shit go. But it's the total opposite. Because they already started the smear campaigns. They already assassinated your character. They already put knives in your back without you even realizing it. Because you came from a good place. See, when you genuine, there's no competition. When you really love people, there's no jealousy. There's no envy. There's no plot to take you out or plot to make you unhappy. Because the people that love you, it's supposed to hurt them that they hurt you. But in this case, it don't work like that. And it's crazy because like, you love hard. And after you tell a person your life story, after you tell them how they hurt you, and they go back and do it again to you, you know what I'm saying? It's like they add more fuel to the fire. And we have to be careful with who we trust. We have to be careful who we confide in. That's why you don't see me out here taking pictures with groups of niggas, because niggas can't be trusted. Niggas can't be depended on. You gotta stop thinking that everybody is going to have your back. Because the moment you turn around, you become prey. And I'd rather be the predator before I become prey. and that's on the real. And you can be a Christian and use the sermon. You can be a Christian and have boundaries. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you're a man, it's really hard to decipher who you really have in your corner. Just anybody. It's hard because you don't know if this person in your life because they love you or what you can do for them. So that's when you come into an impasse. You know what I'm saying? And just don't know like who's out to get you or who's an ally or an enemy these days. Cause people are actors. It's a lot of actors out here, and actors being friends, being family, being associates, being people that's rocking with you. Like, you don't know if your secret's safe with them, or you don't know if you can depend on them to ride for you when you're away. Will they defend your honor when your back is turned or behind your back? You don't know that. I will never know who all stood up for me in my absence. I will never know. But I can only trust that they would do what I did for them. But everyone isn't trustworthy. Everyone isn't dependable to your cause. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we got to be cautious. It's okay to be paranoid sometimes because that paranoia is a sign. You know what I'm saying? Our paranoia is a warning to like destruction or just anything that's detrimental to your happiness or to your success, to your life. Gotta stop letting people get close to you as well. Cause it's just really dangerous out here. You know, a lot of people got taken out by somebody that they know. Usually that's why the police interview family, friends first, because it's always somebody that you know that took you out, that deleted you. And it happens every day. You know, it's many cases of betrayal and death and anguish, you know what I'm saying? And we have to be more involved with being alone sometimes. It's okay to be alone. I'm not saying isolate yourself from the world or detach yourself from the world, but being alone makes you strong. Being alone allows you to see things very clear and have a better perspective on things. And because now I think so much. People would call it overthinking, but at least I'm thinking. At least I'm using my mind. At least I'm using my brain. And what's the point of having a brain if you're not using it? You know what I'm saying? So we just have to keep in mind that just because I may forgive you, I would never forget what you did. It's very often that I accept people's entry back in my life. But I will accept your apology, but I won't take you back. It won't never be the same. Because some things just can't be forgiven. Or, well, it can be forgiven, but it just can't be taken into consideration that, oh, you snaked me, or you did something that was just unrepairable. Especially like when you didn't have it like that and I took you in, because I just feel like if you can't return the same energy, then you can't be around me. You know what I'm saying? If you're the only one that's coming to my house, you're the only one that's eating the food out my refrigerator, using my Wi-Fi, using my electricity, because this shit costs money. You know what I'm saying? People think because, you kick it at their crib and this and that, they think, oh, well, I can do what I want to do. But it's a user because somebody who don't got shit ain't gonna respect your shit. So you gotta understand when you got a friend or you got a user, when you got an ally and you got an enemy. Because the enemy, which is suck all your resources dry until you have nothing else to offer, and then they go find somebody else to leech off of. You know, vampires are real, not the ones that we know with the fangs and the coffins and this and that, but human beings who will suck your energy until you have nothing left, who take advantage of your kindness and think it's a weakness, but it's not a weakness. Because if I have love for you, then I have love for you, you know? And that's why when people always say like, well, that person never had love and this and that. Yes, they have, because they were shown love, but they didn't know how to handle it. They only know how to be a snake. That's why you can't love a snake. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people have pet snakes, but a snake gonna be a snake. A snake is gonna always bite you. And some snakes just be nice and be friendly because they sizing you up so they can get you later. That's the nature of a snake. It's to size you up so they can devour you later. And you got to be careful with that. You know, everybody can say what they want about me, but I ain't snake nobody. Because what for? I don't get blessed being a snake. I don't get blessed for being a Judas. But people would turn to a betrayer, you know what I'm saying? People would kiss you on the cheek, just like Jesus got kissed by Judas. You know what's crazy about that allegory is that Judas could have made a choice. Judas could have changed. Because even though Jesus told him that one of you guys is going to betray me tonight, he still had an option to say, well, this was in my thoughts, but I'm not going to do that to you. And you notice that? You notice that even after Jesus announced that one of you guys is going to betray me, he still did it. He still betrayed Jesus. You know what I'm saying? If we're going by the Bible, Jesus went to the garden to pray. So imagine how much hours accumulated from the Last Supper to the time that Romans came to arrest Jesus. It had to be some hours, you know what I'm saying? So just like that homeboy or that homegirl, that homeboy who, how can I say this? If somebody put a price on your head with a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? And your homeboy accepted the bounty, but your homeboy had plenty of time to refuse, and he still went along with it. He made a choice. So anybody who has the time, the seconds, the minutes, the hours to make a choice not to hurt you, and they still do it anyway, don't let them back in your life. Just like that homegirl who, you know what I'm saying, know that you're married, know that you love your husband, but she wants your husband because she can't stand you being happy. You know what I'm saying? So she plot You know what I'm saying? She know what time you go to work. She know where you live. She know your routine. So she would make her move on your husband and have sex with him. And then she would get mad at you for not listening to her. But like, yeah, I told you, girl, that he won shit and this and that. These people had choices. These people made a decision to cross you, to hurt you, because they hate you. They want you unhappy because they unhappy. Because happy people ain't hating. You know what I'm saying? So we have to get this rhetoric about forgiving and forget. I can't forgive you knowing that you had time to make a choice to hurt me or to cross me. You feel me? So we have to understand that. We really have to use critical thinking skills here, you know, because it's people that would never forgive you if you did that to them. Because there's people right now mad at you for the shit that they did to you. You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand that. We have to just make better choices. We have to be responsible for ourselves. So people will come back into your life because they missed the first time. They want to come back into your life to get you again because they want to finish you off. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to accept a person's apology, but it would never be the same. It would never be like that one time when you thought that they was loyal. You know what I'm saying? That they couldn't do no wrong. And then they revealed who they are to you. And, you know, they weren't sorry for real. They just sorry because they got caught. So we just have to be careful with who our friends are, who our family is, who really love us. You shouldn't have to beg a person to treat you right. If they love you, they treat you right. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that people get into it, friends, family get into it. But if a person isn't genuine, if a person isn't real, man, they're going to reveal themselves to you. Because some bridges can't be repaired, you know? And some people just have to drown. You can't just throw a life jacket, or you can't help a person swim to shore every time. You gotta let a person drown because they made a choice to drown in that ravine or that swamp or that lake or that ocean, you know, the river, whatever. So we just have to practice having strong boundaries. The more you say no, the less you can prevent yourself from getting hurt. So that's all I gotta say about this subject. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like the video, hit that like button. Send me stars. Support the content. You know, I'm a hustler. I'm working. So if y'all like what I speak and like the video and the content, man, send me some stars, man. That's how I can get paid. You know, support your boy, man, because I'm not outside. I'm inside, you know, grinding, working. So if you want to donate, Cash App, $, the 1804 show. Peace.